I don't know if you guys can hear the wind, but oh my gosh. The van is like shaking. It was windy when we got in yesterday, but like not like this. This is crazy. And now that I'm checking the weather, it's like getting worse. It's supposed to be like thunderstorms and hailstorms by late in the afternoon. So yeah, I don't really know how to like drive through this, and obviously don't want to wait until later in the day. And I'm just literally like in the middle of Kansas. I don't know if any of you have ever driven through Kansas, but it's flat, dry, dead land. Like there's nothing out here, so the wind gusts are insane. Sorry, I have something in my eye. So yeah, I'm dressed and like ready to go because I don't know what's going on, but yeah, it's like only 6 a.m. so the sun doesn't even come out for like another hour. I'm definitely not gonna drive in the dark, but like I don't want to just sit here and wait for the worst storm to come, and I don't really want to drive through it, but like I don't really know what my options are here. So that's how our morning is starting off. Major obviously does not care. Okay, the sun is just now starting to come out, so we're just gonna get on the road. The area that we're in, one, doesn't feel very safe. Again, I'm in the middle of Kansas somewhere. The weather is going to be worse in the later half of the day, so like after 12. Right now it's 7:34. So one, if I stayed here, I wouldn't feel very comfortable physically, like in my body. I wouldn't feel comfortable with the van. There's nowhere to park it with actual shelter, even if I did get a hotel. And if I got a hotel, I wouldn't be able to check it until after 12. So by that time, I could already be, you know, to Kansas City, Missouri, and just get a hotel and hunker down there. So it doesn't make sense to try to book a hotel and then just wait out in the open for the weather to get worse and then check in and then still have to worry about the van being damaged by hail. We're also apparently in a fire hazard warning, red fire warning or whatever it's called, because it's warm, it's windy, and there's no humidity, so there's a higher percentage of fire being started and spread. So I could either get stuck here or be forced to evacuate anyway, and then I would still have to drive. So we're just gonna say several prayers, really lock in and just try to get through here before it gets too bad. Like, that's all I got, because yeah, I don't feel comfortable waiting it out in this area. I barely felt comfortable sleeping overnight here. So we're gonna get out of Kansas and probably never visit this state ever again. Let's go. one last time so I could potty and Major could potty. We're like 2.5 hours away from Kansas City, Missouri. And the weather sucks. Like, this is so stressful, but we're almost there, and I feel like I made the right choice by like trying to get out of it instead of just hunkering down and waiting for it to pass or whatever. So we're just gonna breeze through these next 2.5 hours and find somewhere safe to sleep, because yeah, this is actually crazy. And low-key, like, I'm kind of disappointed because I wanted to go to the Wizard of Oz Museum, which is here, which has since like expanded because of the Wicked movies, which I absolutely loved, and I really wanted to see that, and I just passed the billboard for it, and I had a moment where I was like, should I just go see it? But that's dumb, right? Like, that's a bad idea. I'm not gonna go. That's a bad idea. I know it's a bad idea. I don't even know if y'all can see me. You're just like sitting in a cup holder. But oh my gosh, dude, it's like not at the point where I feel like okay. I was literally just gonna say it's not at the point where I feel like I need to get off the road, and then it picks up. Like, babe, please, girl, please. Oh my God. It's like a crazy amount of wind. OMG. I'm going like 65 miles an hour right now, because anything over that, I'm like, she's knocking me upside the head. Like, girl, I don't know if y'all can hear the wind. It's so loud. Also, shout out to my dad for like constantly being aware of like the weight distribution in the van. Truly, I was like not really putting much attention into it, but I've literally seen like 3 camper vans that are like maybe leaning. You can tell something in there is too heavy on one side, and it doesn't help that the wind is like pushing you this way. So like, if things in your van are shifting to one side or one corner of the van, like, I know it's a struggle bus in there. But I don't know what to do. It's like all you can really do is use your best judgment, and I don't know. It seems like worse to pull over because I know that the weather is going to get worse from here, like within the next few hours. So I just, and I'm like not near, a city even. Like, I would still have to drive out of the way to find a hotel or whatever. Like, I can just pull over and be somewhere safe. Like, I still have to go, you know what I mean, like 45 minutes, an hour outside of the way to get to a town that has a hotel, and I'm just like, I could just spend that time trying to get out of the weather instead of, you know what I mean, like driving into the weather and then staying there. It just doesn't seem like the smartest option, but I really, like, I don't know. driven anything like this before. But the roads are still like fairly clear. There's only been a few, like a handful of like semi trucks and a couple of other vans, but honestly I just slow down and let them go around me, and I'm just staying out of everybody's way. If I have to go slightly under the speed limit, it is what it is. But I mean, it would definitely be worse if the roads were busy. I wouldn't be wanting to drive next to, you know, cars and trucks in it. Okay, I hate that. Oh my gosh, this is like so intense. I'm just gonna keep going until my gut tells me, like, babe, you can't make it. Like, you know what I mean? Until then, I'm just, Jesus, take the wheel. Because I don't know what I'm doing out here. I'm just a girl. I'm literally just a girl. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, go ahead and go around me, Speedy Gonzalez. I don't have time for you. Yeah, get away from me. I said, get away from me. Let's go. It's like honestly unfortunate that the wind is so bad, because this is like ideal. I mean, outside of the wind, it's ideal conditions. Like, it's sunny. The road is literally clear, minus the few semi, you know, trucks, and it's a completely like flat, minus that bump. It's a completely flat like terrain, as opposed to like coming out of the mountains of California and Colorado. Like, I would be eating this road up. I'd be there in, you know, 3 hours, girl. Because the wind is literally